Hey guys, it's TJ again, and here is your boy Josh Stables, and welcome back to another Sheffield Wednesday career mode. I told you I am keeping consistent with this, guys, so I'm trying my hardest to keep consistent with this series. And yeah, so the first episode, we are getting into standings at the minute in the league. We have us, Sheffield Wednesday, in second place on 13 points with 4 wins and a draw. Blackburn Rovers are still storming the league with 5 games and 5 wins. So yeah, we have also, like I say, all the teams so far in the top 6 are all very close to each other. Like I said, there's Blackburn on 15 and us on 13. Then there's Stoke and Derby on 12 and Sheffield United and Nottingham Forest on 11 points. So we are going to get into the first game, guys. And it is going to be Reading away. And we are going to be simulating this first Reading game. Even because I don't know exactly where they are in the league right now. Yeah, they are near the bottom. Okay, so Reading have only won 1 game out of 5. And I can't remember if we have a big game coming up. Yeah, see, the next game, we off for like nearly 2 weeks. Well, it is 2 weeks on Saturday. We have Stoke, which is quite a big game, guys. Because obviously Stoke are in the top 6 with us. And so Nottingham Forest are this side, Aston Villa are a very good side. And then we have Southampton in the Cup. I think I'm going to get through 4 Premier League, 4 Championship games this episode. I may play 2 in Sim 2, guys. I'm definitely playing the Stoke game. So let's first simulate this first Reading game and let's see how we get on. Okay, guys, so here we are. We have won the game 2-1 away at Reading. We're 1-0 down by Oliveira or something. I don't know how I don't know how to say his name, but then Forestieri scores straight after that, and then Barry Banan scored in the 79th minute. And I was just looking at the Reading results, guys, and they did lose 4-1 against Aston Villa, and then lose against another team. And so yeah, and we do have Aston Villa coming up. So Aston Villa will be quite a hard game, I do believe, because like I said, we've already beat them 2-1, they beat them 4-1. And also, as you can see on the latest scores, Aston Villa did beat Sheffield United 1-0 as well. And Sheffield United are also in the top 6. So it's quite a good result for Aston Villa, because I don't think Aston Villa are in the top 6 at the minute. And there we go. Oh no. Blackburn didn't. I thought Blackburn dropped points, but no, they didn't. They just haven't played their game yet. So Blackburn are still 5 for 5, but we go top of the table because we have played a game more than them, so they have a game in hand on us. Aston Villa have now gone into 5th position, guys, after beating Sheffield United. And Sheffield United have gone down to 7th position, so that's good for us, because we want to stay as far away as possible from the piggies of Sheffield United. So that's good for us. And we are going to train now. So we have our regular drill. Thornley, Chong, Penny, Brahim and Wildsmith. I will be getting Hudson-Odoi on this at some point. I just need to work out who I'm willing to take out. Penny needs to be higher rated first, so we can get him in the first team. Wildsmith, I'd like to get him higher rated. Thornley, maybe stop him at maybe 70 rated, possibly. I'm not too sure, but yeah, so let's get into, let's simulate to the next game, which I think is against Stoke. Okay, so guys, here we are, and we have a transfer offer for Zhao, even though it's not in the transfer window, but it says Fluminense, or Fluminense, have shown interest in purchasing Lucas Zhao for a fee of 2.7 million. You can find the details in your folder, along with some comments from me. Keep in mind that we are currently outside of the transfer window, so all terms will be negotiated on a pre-contract, and if agreement is reached, the transfer will be finalised as soon as the upcoming transfer window opens. So, if we sell Zhao now, guys, we still get him until the winter transfer window, so we can make some money now, and still use him as a backup striker until the winter transfer window. So that'll be good. So I will be looking to sell him. I am going to negotiate this deal, and I'll let you know how much we get to sell him for. So guys, there we have it. We have a deal for Lucas João for 3.4 million. They offered 2.7, I think. So I counted at 3.5 and they went down to 3.4, so I accept that. 3.4 million for Lucas João, a player we don't use, valued at 2 million, so to be fair, I think that's quite a good deal. Like I say, we're not going to be getting rid of him anyway till the winter transfer window. So we've got the money for that. So we can have a look at some new strikers, some new backup strikers we want to bring in, or maybe invest it into our youth academy and maybe try to bring in a new upcoming striker. Well, as we can see here again as well, Independiente have shown interest in Gary Hooper for a fee of £3.15 million. Bear in mind, Gary Hooper is our star striker alongside Forestieri. He starts every game for us. However, he is 30 years old, 73 rated, and you know what FIFA's like, as soon as someone hits 30, the rating just plummets down. So we can maybe try and sell him now, get as much money as we can for him, and then as soon as the winter transfer window comes, we can bring in a striker to start with Forestieri, and then a striker for João to be a backup. So let's try and get some more money for Gary Hooper, and I will let you know what deal we get. So there we are, guys. As you can see, we have sold Gary Hooper for £3.7 million, which I think is about 300k above the value for him. So to get above value for a 30-year-old striker is very good in my opinion. So now we do have Lucas João going out for 3.4 million and Gary Hooper going out for 3.7 million. So that is about £7.1 million what we are going to be getting from two strikers. Obviously, the board isn't going to give us all that. They're going to give us like maybe £5.5 or £6 million. But that's quite good though, because we can probably invest in a better striker than Hooper for about £7 million and then just get a young backup in Lucas João's replacement. Probably just get him on a free transfer or just get him on loan, so we can just spend all of our money bringing in a first team classed striker for the team. And as you can see here again, we now have another offer for Fox. Everyone's giving us offers for our players not in the transfer window. I don't get it. We tried to sell these players in the transfer window, but they wouldn't do it. And now we're out of the transfer window, they all want them. But Fox, I'm going to reject, because he is our first team left back at the minute. We do have Penny, but Penny is the backup. We do have two left backs and two right backs. So we have backups and second squads, so I want to keep it as that. So I don't want to get rid of Fox for now. And Lucas João was sold for 3.4, and we get 2.4 out of that, guys. And then another transfer offer for Fox, but I'm going to reject that, because like I've just said, we don't want to get rid of Fox. We do have Stoke City coming up on this Saturday. But quickly, we're going to train some players. Penny has now gone up to 66 rated, guys. Same rating as Fox. So Penny could actually make it into the first team now. And also, the centre-back formerly has gone up to 68 rated. So there are our players progressing quite well. But yeah, so as you can see, Hooper is now sold as well for 3.7. And we get 2.6. The board is proper shafted us there, guys. Literally, we needed more money than that. I don't think the board realised we need to bring in some better talent to obviously get promotion. But as you can see here, Blackburn Rovers did finally drop points. They finally lost the game. They was going 5-0 and then they played their sixth game and lost. So now we are top of the table, top of the league, 1 point clear of Blackburn Rovers after 6 games. So now let's get into the Stoke City game. So we are going into the second game of the episode, guys. Like I say, we did simulate the first one, and now this game is against Stoke City. We have Gary Hooper and Forestieri up front, with Hudson-Odoi, Adam Reach and Taif Chong on the right, Bai Banan in CDM, Penny, who's now starting on the lineup, guys, over Fox, and then we have Hector Lees, Iorfa and Westwood. So pretty much the same lineup as what we have been using for most of our games. So yeah, let's just get into it again. So as you can see there, we are the top scoring team in the AFL Championship with Aston Villa just right behind us. So we are getting into the game, guys. First kicking off with Forestieri, and I didn't realise, guys, but Stoke City have Jack Butland in net. The England goalkeeper, Jack Butland, is actually still playing for Stoke in the Championship. I'm surprised they haven't actually sold him, guys, to a, obviously a better club, or Premiership club. But like I say, Stoke have just gone down from the Premier League. So they probably are one of the favourites to actually go back up, because I don't think they really sold any of their players, guys. So I think they do actually have probably one of the strongest teams in the Championship right now. So it's going to be quite a tough game, but let's just see how we get on. Banan feeds it, Hudson-Odoi! Oh my god, he's missed it! Oh my god, guys, I thought we were going to go 1-0 up there. Banan, Hudson-Odoi on his left foot, but unfortunately it just goes wide of the post, and it is still 0-0. Hudson-Odoi's on the ball, Hudson-Odoi goes for the shot, and it's a goal! Hudson-Odoi on his left foot, does not miss this time. Hudson-Odoi, 1-0, Sheffield Wednesday. Amazing ball from Gary Hooper. As you can see, Hudson-Odoi here smacks it, crossbarring in, and that is 1-0 to Sheffield Wednesday. Gary Hooper to Forestieri is going to pass it, Hudson-Odoi's offside. Okay guys, so here you can see we are making 3 subs. We are bringing in DeWitt in the centre defensive midfielder for Barry Banan, just to get that high on the pitch and just to defend basically the scoreline. We do have Brahim on the left coming on for Hudson-Odoi, and we have Rolando Aarons on the right coming on for Taif Chong. As you can see, it's the 78th minute, it's still 1-0, and let's get back into the game. Gary Hooper gets it out to Rolando Aarons. Rolando Aarons is going to pass it back into the middle to Forestieri. Forestieri looks for the ball for Adam Reach. Adam Reach is thrown goal. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Adam Reach, and it's a good save by Jack Butland in the 88th minute. And that is the full-time whistle, guys. 1-0, Sheffield Wednesday, we get the win. GG's to Stoke City. That was a very hard game, but Hudson-Odoi in the first half getting the goal in the 37th minute, as you can see here. Good ball from Gary Hooper. Hudson-Odoi takes it on his left foot, and it was the only goal of the game. So that was a 1-0 victory. As you can see, we didn't have many shots. Like I said, Stoke City was a very good opponent, but that is 3 points for us. So let's get into the next game. So guys, we are back, and we have the next game up. It is Nottingham Forest away from home. So have a look where Nottingham Forest are. But as you can see here, guys, as well, so we are now we're 7 games in. The other teams are 8 games in. And Blackburn Rovers have dropped points again. They still on 5 wins, guys. They lost the game, and then the next 2 games, they drew them both. So Blackburn Rovers are going back down. But Derby County are back on our tails with 19 points, same as us with 19 points. However, we have 1 game in hand on them, so they have lost an extra game than us. There's 6 wins and 1 draw, same as us, but they have lost the game, and we're still yet to play our game. So we are waiting Nottingham Forest, who are 8th in the league right now, also on 7 games. So we are going to simulate this game, and let's see how we get on. So here we are, guys. We have won the game against Nottingham Forest away from home. Forestieri coming up clutch with 2 goals. And we have Gary Hooper getting the next goal. I still haven't had confirmation, guys, whether Gary Hooper has been sold or not. So, but as you can see, he is trying to stay in the team, but obviously it's not up to us anymore. We have already accepted the deal. So Gary Hooper could be going in a winter transfer window. We don't know yet, but that doesn't matter for now. Right now, we're just concentrating on winning games in the league until the next transfer window. So we did win 3-2 against Nottingham Forest, so that will keep us still top of the table, and we are 3 points clear, guys. So now we are making a gap, still going unbeaten, 7 wins and 1 draw, 18 goals against 7 goals conceded, and we are, so we're 3 points clear. Derby County are still in 2nd place, and now we are coming up against Aston Villa, guys, who are now in 5th position. I might try to simulate this one as well, guys, and then next episode we'll be playing the game against Southampton in the Cup. Sorry, I'm simulating a lot of games, guys, as well. I won't be simulating loads. Normally it's just because I'm going on holiday tomorrow, and I'm literally making like 3 or 4 videos all in one day. So I need to get all these videos done and made so you guys have got some content in the week. So yeah, let's get into this game by simulating it, and let's see how we get on. So guys, as you can see, we have won the game first. Aston Villa, who Abraham scored in the 6th minute and Forestieri equalised in the 16th minute. Second half, Gary Hooper scored in the 52nd minute. with Gary Hooper scoring again on the simulation, trying to obviously prove to us he wants to stay in the team. And then we get the win against Aston Villa. So, and Abraham did miss a penalty in the 68th minute. And so, yeah, Brahim came on for Hudson-Odoi, but he didn't get a goal or anything. So that is a 2-1 win over Aston Villa, which still keeps us top of the table. And Aston Villa will probably end up going down or maybe just stay in the top 6. But Rolando Aarons is concerned. Having read some speculation surrounding me, I want to ask you if you can give me another chance to prove that I'm the best man for the job. Don't get me wrong, Rolando Aarons is a very good player, but he's only on loan here, guys. I want to play with the guys who I know are going to be here next season, and Rolando Aarons isn't going to be here next season. So that's why I'm just not interested in starting him a lot. But yeah, so obviously we have the money there for Lucas João, but obviously the transfer hasn't gone through yet for Gary Hooper, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, so the next game of the next episode, guys, will be the Southampton Cup game. Offer attracted Fox, that's good. And then just some more final scout reports. Yeah, so the final game there is against Southampton in the Cup. Venezuela International Management offer. No, thank you. I'm sticking with Chef Wednesday, and that is it. But yeah, so next game or next episode will be in the Cup round 3 against Premier League side Southampton. So yeah, that is it. So this is the end of the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Put your notifications on and comment down below your PS4 gamer tag if you do want to be in any of our videos. So yeah, peace.